The Ganges, known locally as Ganga, is of huge cultural and spiritual importance, particularly to the Hindu community. Over 400 million Indians live along the Ganges basin. This is a place where they bathe every day, where they come and drink water, and ultimately where they spread the ashes of their loved ones. What a lot of people don't realize is that where we are here on the banks of the Ganges, we're actually at the epicenter of the plastic pollution crisis. If we're able to prevent the plastics from entering the rivers to begin with, that means that they won't enter into the oceans. The solutions really have to come from technology, innovation, and at the end of the day, it has to make economic sense, because once you give plastic value, then you won't see it in the environment. My name is Priyanka Bakaya, and I'm the founder and director of Renew Oceans. Our first project within Renew Oceans is Renew Ganga. What we're really trying to do is finding really low-cost, scalable solutions. We call it the 3 Cs, where it's collection, conversion, and then community.
We could try and do it on the other side of that little mound there.
On the collection side, Ed and Rishabh are very skilled engineers. They've been piloting the reef fence.
We've got here our first prototype of the reef fence. It's going to basically float in the rivers that we're working in and collect plastics and trash on this side with the flow going behind me.
So when the water level rises, this whole thing will come up, and when it goes down, it will come down. We are just testing out different materials here. We have some other prototypes, and we have made changes accordingly.
Definitely a lot to think about and to take forward into the next step of design.
The idea is to deploy these in multiple locations so that we can have really a significant impact in preventing plastics from entering the oceans to begin with.
Once we've landed on a design for this, we would then be looking at working out how we can make the collection process more efficient.
So that's on the river-based collection. Then on land-based collection, we're deploying the first ever reverse vending machine for flexible packaging material.
This that you see here is a reverse vending machine called Plastic Muncher, specifically designed for flexible plastics.
Vishal has been very instrumental in developing the program.
Once the users start throwing the plastics into this, they would get coupons, which they can use in different stores and get discounts.
We're also deploying a small-scale mobile conversion system for converting these low-value plastics into diesel fuel. Plastic, unfortunately, has been stuck in mostly a linear economy. What we want to try to promote is more of a circular economy.
So as you can see, they have collected all the PET bottles in one net, and this is how they are segregating the waste. My name is Ayushi Bharadwaj, and I'm working for Renew Oceans as a community engagement manager. Namaste, namaste, namaste.
Waste pickers really are the heroes of recycling in these communities. Typically, in countries like India, the vast majority of the recycling is performed by the informal sector.
This is a waste picker settlement that you can see, and this place is basically a slum which is cluttered with waste pickers from all over the country.
Really what we want to do through the Renew Oceans campaign is elevate the status of these waste pickers and empower them and try to move them from that informal economy to a more formal economy so that they can derive the benefits of this waste that is being collected. Really, the solution there is by using technology to be able to actually extract value from these plastics so that they don't end up in the environment.
The waste pickers are sorting waste out in the open. The heat can be brutal, and it can be terribly cold during winters. So what you see here is called a Renew shed. This is a decentralized segregation shed. So here we're expecting women waste pickers to be working, and then one supervisor to manage the waste that comes in to capture the data on a daily basis. And once that is done, the trucks come in and take the waste to different recycling units.
The interesting thing about the project is that we have to collaborate across the community, from the waste pickers to the government, to get approvals for our cleanups.
I'm Suren Singh, District Magistrate Varanasi. Organization Renew Ocean have not only involved the community but also started this work as a movement by involving all the stakeholders, working together to keep their environment clean.
Each of these stakeholders has a different relationship with the river and the plastic pollution crisis.
The river Ganga is known as Mother Ganga. We treat it as a holy river, and it is considered a lifeline of the country. We need to involve the people, and we also need to clean the plastic which is already dumped into the river.
Instead of seeing plastic waste as our biggest challenge, we need to see plastic waste as our biggest opportunity. The power of Ganga is that she can purify anything. While there might be a lot of plastic waste right now, I think there's definitely a path ahead.
Somebody has to take the responsibility, right? So we are that organization.
The motivation is always there that we need to do this for our planet, for our oceans now. And it's got to be now.
Less plastic entering our oceans, that's the ultimate objective.
Even though the challenge is enormous, if we work on it now, hopefully within a generation we can really turn the tide on this problem.